Alright guys, so I decided to take a little break and get a quick bite to eat. I'm feeling a lot better now, but it's not going to improve anytime soon because I know I still have more of this piece of shit DLC to play. I can't believe a AAA development team designed this. The amount of mistakes, the amount of poor qualities displayed here. This is the most insulting piece of content I've ever played. Every part of Resident Evil 4 Remilk is shit. Every single part of it. Even the fucking DLC. And I gave Resident Evil 4 Remilk a 10 to the negative 50 out of 10. This DLC is a 10 to the negative 75 out of 10 so far. Just imagine what the average is going to be when I put in the DLC and the fucking main game. More and more. I'm constantly reminded that people can do so much worse with the fucking piece of content. I've never played a boss as bad as U3 in this fucking pre-alpha. None of the Resident Evil bosses are as bad as U3. None of them. This is so damnable at this point. They're just not even trying. They don't give a fuck anymore about Resident Evil. Oh, and I'm timed. I can't believe they don't even give you the shotgun, or did I miss it somehow? There's no way I missed it. How could I miss the shotgun? They just restricted to the merchant for some reason. I'm getting a lot of flash grenades. At least they're putting in more flash grenades this time around, because they know how badly designed so many parts of separate ways are. Yeah, at this point, I have to do everything I possibly can to ensure that I have an absurd amount of ammunition. And I still can't pull off shields. Why? How do you pull off shields? I don't understand. Is that just something you can't do on hardcore difficulty? I'm not understanding. Oh, we're doing this now? You're serious? They put in this sequence from the original Resident Evil 4. Oh! Oh!
A clean strike.
Fucking brag about it, Ada, because it's that important for the player to know. Not everything else that we've just gone through. Like, is there a tutorial, something? How do I pull off shields? There's nothing on pulling off shields? Really? Oh, Ada's so strong she can knock away shields? Leon can't do that. There is so much I'm gonna have to put up with it every time I play this fucking DLC.
Here we go.
I've really added up to fucking year with new Capcom at this point. I already did so in the main game, but I can't believe I'm having to reach that threshold again.
Ashley! Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy.
She's just gonna watch?
Just keep him busy a little longer.
Wow, how did she somehow know that he wouldn't die from that? Well, she catches on faster than Leon, that's for sure. It's like when Leon said to Mendez, should have known you were one of the bugs. Like what, it didn't clue in already that Victorious Mendez was one of the Las Plagas now? Like he was among them now? Are you serious, Leon? How did that not clue in sooner?
Report.
Krauser has possession of the amber.
You continue to disappoint me.
I'll have it back before long.
See that you do. The mission must proceed as planned.
Understood.
So what the hell is Wesker doing out in the field?
Happy?
What's he been doing all this time? What's he doing now? He's been doing absolutely nothing. He's been doing jack shit.
Damn it.
And wow, you expect me to believe that Leon killed Salazar very quickly? How the hell is that possible? It takes half an hour to kill Salazar, for crying out loud. God. Gotta hate it when the story and the gameplay don't make any sense with their continuity.
Looking for something?
And we have this useless cutscene where Leon once again doesn't say anything of substance. He asks the most pointless question ever to Ada.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer.
They might as well just be like two separate individuals. They might as well have not met each other.
After the incident, the world changed.
That's how much the so-called substance we get between Leon and Ada amounts to. It's like they don't know each other. That's how little they say to each other. That's meaningful.
Leon asked.
And it's like there's no hostilities between them at all.
Changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada?
Like, why would you ask this kind of pointless question?
Me again.
What do you think? We're here.
And what do you even mean by have you changed, Ada?
Too hard, handsome.
She's still being very secretive with you. She's been secretive the whole fucking time. Why would you ask the question of have you changed? What are you saying that in relation to? And she implanted that scanner on him. When did she do that? So why is it that the parasite doesn't respond negatively to Krauser when he touches it, yet it does with Ada? What's different? Is it because he has the dominant plaga, whereas Ada had like the subordinate plaga, supposedly? How was she even infected? We still don't even have that question answered. There wasn't a single moment anywhere in this pre-alpha of a DLC that indicates when Ada was infected. I'd have to, even if I rewatch the footage, I guarantee I'm not going to find any evidence that Ada was infected. Literally at the start of this DLC, she just meets up with Louise, masquerading as a white zealot. And then she's fighting Vertigo, and she somehow experiences the hallucination. Something happened to her, and I don't understand what it was. Where'd she get a sniper rifle from? She wasn't using that in the previous chapters.
Not yet. Whose blood are you here for this time? Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends on you. Change of plans. Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Oh my, what is happening? How is he even here? And like, what? Did he just somehow return back to where he was while Ada was in that helicopter?
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know.
There is no need for Wesker to be here if all he's doing is just doing something on par with just being on a communicator and just chatting with Ada. Having a face-to-face confrontation like that is likely not going to achieve anything. What's he smiling about? So I guarantee you, by the end of this DLC, the superior species Plaga will be destroyed, and Wesker will instead opt for the dominant Plaga from Krauser. She doesn't have anything to say about that. Any files here? I'm amazed she is not commenting on that giant crystal right there. A giant piece of amber. Oh! Okay. That's a nice change of pace. Not too sure if they'll know exactly where I am. You know, it's also stupid how Ada was just overlooking Krauser and Sadler, and she was aiming her sniper rifle, and she thought she could just take out Krauser in one shot, probably. But then you remember that in the boss fight, if you want to call it that, against Krauser in Chapter 14, he doesn't get killed by such means. So what was the point? What was she even trying to do with just aiming that sniper rifle? And why aren't there any files we can read here? And why doesn't she care about that crystal that has the superior species Plaga in it? Why are these guys just standing there? Why are they not getting off the lift? This is such unusual behavior.
Should be just up ahead. But getting through won't be easy.
Okay, I can't shoot through that apparently. Too bad. How is Leon here?
I brought the medicine just in time.
Okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense! All those enemies right there, and they didn't notice Leon was right there. Need I remind you that they had, like, a camera system that was monitoring where Ashley was? Like, they had a camera in the room they were just in! What the hell were these enemies doing the whole time?
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
God, that doesn't make any sense. Somehow the two storylines happening at the same time aspect is worse in separate ways on this stupid pre-alpha.
Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
And Leon's going to contact her in a moment.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the Encyclopedia.
What a fucking stupid quote!
Happy to help.
That's such a cringe quote. Ada the Encyclopedia. What a dumb quote. So I know Ada's going to encounter regenerators in this upcoming section, based on the trailers.
Won't budge.
I need a fuse. Okay, can't rush, gotta get the facts down. First, the test subjects are loose in the facility. Second, the only way out is shut. The high voltage power unit is missing and the exit won't open without one. The freezer, there is a power unit in there. It's an emergency power supply for when one of the test subjects escapes. It should do the job. Problem is, how do I get there with those things running wild? Need to think, can't give up, got a family, I can make it, I can do this, I have to for them. Another useless piece of information. Oh, isn't this where U3 is encountered? Or, I'm sorry, like that particular BOW, I remember that, and this ladder was here somehow. Because I remember there's a hand that comes out of nowhere that looks like the hand of U3. Regenerator. At last I have created new life. I call it Regenerator. Its metabolic capacity is incredible. Why are they reintroducing this file? This is the same file. How can it be here? That doesn't make sense! And why did they need to introduce that file? You're only playing the Separate Ways DLC after you've beaten the main game. That's the point. Okay. Where the hell did all this stuff come from? I see Leon forgot to take all this stuff somehow. Let's grab the power source. I'm amazed that needed its own animation. Oh, how did I avoid that just then? Okay, I was wondering where that black bass went. Can I lure it, maybe? I don't think that worked. I'll need to try again. He's literally hiding behind that corner. Why is he just standing there? That's so dumb. Whoa! Okay. That is so cheap. Oh, great, an Iron Maiden. Gotta push back! Just gotta keep moving. Alright, made it. So at least I got pretty lucky with the parries. Okay. They're really stacking me up on supplies right now, it seems. Oh, it's the lift sequence from Resident Evil 4 OG.
But it'll have
Antenna array construction report. The installation of the highly sensitive antenna array on the island is finally complete. With it, the activities of hostile organizations, including those of U.S. intelligence services, can be accurately intercepted and monitored. Now we can hear all. First, We will use this to gather intel and plan for the day of the kidnapping. It will certainly ensure our success. We will show the entire world how that country's security is all bark and no bite.
To do.
They're really trying to make sure Krauser's the one getting all the attention with the machine guns, with the array. Huh.
Lights out. Excuse me, can I see you? Well, this isn't good.
Damn it.
Challenge.
Okay.
Not my favorite carnival ride.
Yeah, another dumb quote. At least Ada and Resident Evil 4 OG never spouted out these really stupid quotes spontaneously. It was always during cutscenes, never during gameplay or the like. Like, the only quote I really hated from Separate Ways of the original Resident Evil 4 was when she said, "That's a big thing you have there." When she said that to Crouch, like, what was the point of that? That was so cringe.
Gossip wares, perfect for a professional like yourself.
Wow, he didn't say that to Leon, so he's indicating that Leon's shit.
A radio tower. That's where I need to go. The area is well guarded. I need to be careful.
I'll take that sequence for what it was. Oh, wow! Nice. That was very fortunate just then. Oh, never mind. I knew I was not going to be able to make it past that guy. Because Ada's so slow. Come on, work with me here, buddy. The fucking stun systems are so tedious and clunky. Why do they have to make this so awkward? Like, why do stun systems have to be so awkward now in modern gaming?
Lights out. Oh, it's just one thing after another today.
Yeah, I don't like this section, guys.
Need to find the main terminal.
That was a pretty boring section. And pretty dumb as well. What's this place supposed to be? Oh, there's the laser room from the original Resident Evil 4. That was simple. The Amber Research Report 12. Our research into the Amber continues on the island. We are beginning to get a clearer picture, but there is still much we do not know. The Amber is proving its usefulness. Although it is still dormant, it has great influence over other parasites and even strengthens them. I am convinced that this optimizes the relationship between parasite and host. In our experiments, we were able to recreate this for one of our test subjects. This is a great achievement. Next, I want to test its influence over the superior... What? I thought the Amber had the superior species Plaga. Now you're telling me it's not the superior species Plaga? I thought the Amber had some kind of sample of the superior species Plaga in it. So it's different. I don't understand. However, only those at the top of Los Illuminados are hosts to this particular type of parasite, and they would never agree to participate in any experiments. I need to plan carefully if I wish to find any volunteers. What? Only those at the top? What the hell does that mean? Are you telling me there's someone above Sadler? Because Sadler has the dominant Plaga, and that's different to the superior species Plaga. So what does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Now they're just treating Los Illuminados like it's some kind of organization rather than a cult. It doesn't make sense. This file is so oddly written. What's this? Martinico? The effects of the Amber are greater than anything I could have imagined. Martinico was once a fragile, uncontrollable test subject that was despised for being born deformed. But after numerous experiments, it gained tremendous resilience and regenerating abilities, and now it is impervious to conventional weapons. Now for the bad news, it may be stronger, but its mental capacity is not improved at all. In the unlikely event that it breaks free, there is little we can do to contain it again. Only the powerful lasers can stop it for good. Is this supposed to be a brand new enemy type? What is this? I guess we'll finally see what this guy is. The guy I originally thought was U3. What the fuck is this? Is this really a Plaga mutation? No fucking way. This is really a Plaga mutation? What the fuck is this? I can't believe this is something they considered.
You don't look friendly.
Oh, there's a path here.
This is where we say goodbye.
What are they doing with this enemy now? What are they doing? So we actually get a brand new enemy type never seen in Resident Evil 4 OG. Is this supposed to be some other variation of the El Gigante?
Was the result of some experiment.
Wow, did you really need to make that a quote, new Capcom? Obviously we know it's part of an experiment, we just read the notes. This is so fucking weird. And wow, he was just waiting the entire time. That's too funny. What were they thinking with that? This is just so out of the blue. I don't understand why they're introducing a new BOW out of nowhere. Hey, what's the point? There's 0 point in this. Research Report 14. My findings show the amber has the ability to invigorate even the superior species of Plaga. It was wise to choose Krauser? The others were too suspicious, but Krauser's incessant lust for power was more than enough to convince him to take part in my experiments. The results have been excellent. The growth of these superior species can now easily surpass that of a regular parasite. He is without a doubt one of the most powerful people I have ever known. The only thing we have to fear now is the power sleeping within the amber. How can I prepare? What should I do if it is awakened? It does not matter. Writing these reports no longer has any meaning. Sadler came to me. The ampule he handed over is still in front of me. I know too much. I realize what will happen if I inject myself with it. Will he kill me if I defy him? Or should I place the gun to my own head and pull the trigger? It is going to be a long night. This is so confusing. So now Krauser was injected with the superior species Plaga. I don't understand. I thought it was the dominant Plaga. God, why are they making the lore even more confusing now? I don't fucking get it. So now what? Like the amber is, like the amber's not a parasite. It's not containing a parasite. It's something else entirely. This is so confusing. Is this meant to somehow relate to what the Crimson Flames and the Blue Flames do? Do the Crimson Flames and the Blue Flames interact with some portion of the amber, and that's how they're able to create the effects they generate? I don't understand. I'm so confused. The lore is a complete disaster. Every step of the way, they just keep making the lore more and more confusing.
Lasers. Better watch out.
Wow, this same configuration was in the original version. This... Oh, dear lord. I need to go over the story moments in every part of this pre-alpha, just to piece together what the hell they're trying to do. That was dumb.
Excessive.
That was excessive! Really? How the hell was that excessive? That's a pretty dumb security system.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
So I remember this from the trailer. She does something with this computer.
I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island.
So Ada's not the one that sets the explosives. She's the one that set the explosives in Resident Evil 4 OG. Now it's Wesker? Wesker's been setting up these explosives.
Including the president's daughter. Won't that make things harder for you?
There's no room for half measures.
And also, why have we not seen Wesker demonstrate his superhuman capabilities? From Code Veronica, why have they changed that? Why are they not showing it?
The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber. I've arranged a way for you to get back to the island.
Now you just sound like Sadler, Wesker. The weak exist to serve the strong.
Copy that. On it now.
Now I'm just so confused as to what Ada's motivations are. And why make it where Wesker's the one that bombs the island? Why would they change that? It only makes Ada seem more useless.
Okay, Luis. What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
Okay, I'm done here.
Only one way through this.
Okay. So he was just... No, he's probably gonna regenerate. This is in Chapter 14, before Leon fights Krauser.
Now, Sadler.
So that BOW was just a popcorn enemy. To give Ada a reason to go through the laser grid. That's so stupid. Why would they do that? And why would they even give a file as well? This is so fucking stupid! Oh my god.